The year 2022, a year that started with so much promise for football, ended in heartbreak for many. But more than the agony of defeat or the elation of victory, it was the moments in between, the near misses and the what-ifs that left us stunned. One such moment happened in the 80th minute of the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Liverpool. The score was 1-1. Both teams were on edge, and then came the moment that froze time. A long pass from the halfway line split open the Liverpool defense. Mohamed Salah, who else but Salah, raced onto the ball. Now this is where the story takes a twist. This is where destinies collided. Should Salah have gone for goal? Well, he didn't. Instead, he unselfishly laid the ball off to Mbappé. Yes, you heard right, Mbappé. The young Frenchman who had been a thorn in Real's side throughout the match found himself with the ball at his feet and only one thing on his mind: score. For a split second it seemed like time stood still. The ball, the goal, the crowd, all in slow motion. Mbappé lined up his shot. This was his moment. With one clean strike he could have rewritten history, not just for Paris, but for himself, etching his name in the annals of football. Now imagine for a moment how different the world would have looked if that shot had hit the back of the net. The eruption of joy in Paris would have been unlike anything we've seen before. The Eiffel Tower might have lit up in red and blue, the streets would have run with champagne, and back at the Santiago Bernabeu, the celebrations would have been equally earth-shattering. Mbappé, the match winner, the hero of Paris, the toast of the town. Every commentator would have been analyzing his every move. Every magazine cover would have him front and center. And what about the Ballon d'Or? Well, that would have been his trophy to lose. At 23, he would have had the world at his feet. Clubs would have rolled out the red carpet. Coaches would have rearranged their tactics. Teammates would have basked in his reflected glory. But you know what? In football, there are no ifs, no buts, only results. As they say, football is cruel. Football is kind. Sometimes it gives you the biggest stages and the brightest spotlights, but it takes it away just as quickly. In the blink of an eye, Mbappé went from being the king of the world to a mere mortal. His shot, inches from the post, agonizingly close, yet agonizingly wide. The world held its breath for a few more seconds, but when the whistle blew, reality set in. The agony in Mbappé's eyes was mirrored by millions. His face, a canvas of emotions, said it all. The disbelief, the despair, the sheer exhaustion. We saw ourselves in him. We felt his pain because in that moment we had all hoped for the same thing, a different outcome, a different result. Mbappé's story is not over. He has another chance to rewrite his destiny. The FIFA World Cup beckons, promising a new stage, a new challenge, and Mbappé, well, he'll be ready. The boy from Bondi has shown the world what he's made of. He's quick, he's agile, he's got the eye of the tiger. All he needs is a bit of luck, a dash of fortune. Because in football, sometimes all you need is one kick, one moment, one chance. And when that moment comes, it has to be perfect. For now, though, we can only reminisce about what could have been. We can replay that moment over and over again in our heads, imagining different outcomes, hoping against hope that maybe, just maybe, things could have turned out differently. But that's the beauty of football, isn't it? It keeps us guessing, keeps us hoping, and most importantly, keeps us coming back for more. So here's to you, Mbappé. May your next kick be your best. And remember, in football, the only constant is change. So keep your head high, your eyes on the ball, and your heart full of dreams, because tomorrow is a new day, and who knows, maybe tomorrow you'll rewrite not just your destiny, but ours too.